Okay. Hello, friends. Today I'll be playing some more Pokemon Sword. Um, I Am Setsuna is actually a pretty fun game, but I personally think Arc the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits, and some other game really. Oh, Sword of Mana. I never got to the end of I Am Setsuna, but I do like the Dark Wizard that appears on the boat and the music he plays. You find your mom frozen in an ice cave in that game, and you all when you get the little boy in your party, a huge stone titan invades a village. So I mean, I'm Setsuna is kind of cool. I just didn't like my Nintendo Switch because the online, well, I like how it's portable, but I just did not like how the online only worked if I was upstairs. Alright, so I last left off in Pokemon Sword. Like, I had to be above my Wi-Fi in order for my Nintendo Switch to work, which didn't really make sense to me. So let's go into whatever this building is in, I think, Hammerfell or something. Oh, Hammerlock. I did my season-changing workout and haircut. It's like taking a sweaty shirt and throwing it at the wall while cutting your hair off. And the extra runt was like a double toothbrush. It's like brushing your teeth twice, which is nice. Because I ran indoors as opposed to outdoors since it's 60 degrees. Cool. So they have a huge castle in this area. I saw that they came out with the new Super Mario Bros. I don't know. Is it Wonder or something? They have a really cool looking Bowser at the end with shiny tiles. Like shiny green tiles. I used to always play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga on Game Boy Advance with the two brothers, or Donkey Kong versus Mario. Those games are fun. I've been collecting. Oh, my bad. I hear like a humming outside my house, and my dog is barking at it now because my mom walked upstairs. Okay. Alright, so I've been collecting both wishing stars and gym badges as fast as I can. Good work, Beat. Like, I'm glad you haven't forgotten what were the chairman who endorsed you. If I have enough wishing stars, that'll help solve the problem that's been bothering you. Right, Mr. Chairman? He said, oh, it's not just about me. It's for the future of the whole Galar region. And we need more than just wishing stars. We need a powerful Pokemon trainer too. Someone like the champion. With all due respect, sir, I was able to show Hop, one of the champion endorsed trainers, just how outclassed he was. I'm sure I'll be able to defeat the champion. No, I will defeat the champion. He says that's the spirit. It takes healthy competition to really keep the gym challenge energized. Challenger Bede, there's something I wish to discuss with you. Do you have a moment? I'm almost warmed up. Give me a second. He says, I hope you were listening, Brian. As you know, wishing stars are those mysterious stones that are even attached to your Dynamax bands. There's more to wishing stars than just making your Pokemon into giants, though. They hold far more energy than that. If you're curious, you should head to the stadium. In fact, we should head inside right away. I'll even give you a little lesson on how the Galar region gets its energy. Cool. So I'm going to check out the store first. That's a aggressive humming. Okay, now I'm fully warmed up. So let's heal up my Pokemon and head into the castle with the guy soon. I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds then. So I got a Machoke, a Slowpoke, a Pikachu. I'm not strong enough to capture the Snorlax at level 33, but he did a ton of damage to me, so I needed to heal up. Welcome to the Pokemart. May I help? So I'm here to buy. So they sell dive balls that live underwater, dusk balls for nighttime, timer balls that becomes. So let me think. So I was watching. What was it? I was watching quite a few Pokemon videos and Yu-Gi-Oh videos that I shared on Twitter. I've been like when you upload a Pokemon video to YouTube, you get a lot more Pokemon recommendations, which is pretty cool. Dire Hit, an item that greatly raises the critical hit ratio of a Pokemon during battle. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'm sure my... Okay, got some Pokemon questions. Feel free to ask away. Nothing here. Alright, let's talk to some of the people. Rayhan's uniform is 241. I can't help looking for that number whenever I see lockers and whatnot. I feel bad for saying this, but I just love watching Rayhan lose to Leon. The way he loses is electrifying. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna explore this town a bit while my mom works out a floor down. What would you like to see if your Pokemon are feeling friendly toward you? Sure. Which Pokemon of yours would you like to find out about? So, here's like all the Pokemon I managed to capture so far. I got Diglett, Oddish. So here are all the Pokemon. Here are all the Pokemon that I managed to capture so far after the 3rd gym. After I saw all those Pokemon like in the wilderness on the way to Hammerlock. So Oddish, Hoothoot, Vulpix, Roly-Coly, Choodle, Electrike. I don't know, I renamed that one, and I renamed that one. Sudowoodo. So Pokemon White and X, they have like really cool looking moves, like Z moves or something. Like I saw Mew has like this one. My bad, my mom just rapidly moved my shower curtain. That is some aggressive humming, but it stopped thankfully. Alright, so here are all the Pokemon I managed to capture in Pokemon Sword so far after the 3rd gym battle. And after the 3rd gym battle on your way to Hammerlock in the wild, I recommend running around because I saw Gyarados, Snorlax, Steelix, etc. You can't capture them, but you could see them walking around, which is pretty cool. So I caught my own Machoke, but Snorlax was level 33, so I couldn't capture him. And I chose obviously Fire-type as my main. And yeah, I managed to capture like Oddish in the wild, Diglett after like the 1st or 2nd boss. You can't miss him. Pikachu, obviously, I captured in that golden wheat field that I showed in my 1st video. And yeah, I mean, my dog's outside and clearly barking at pressure differences. Alright, come back if you ever want to know. Alright, let's go talk to... That's cool. I wish there were box lunches you could eat on the train. They'd be so popular. Yeah, she's just barking at whoever's making noises. I don't know. It's relatively tame. Alright, so this is Hammerlock in Pokemon Sword. I saw the last boss in this game. I don't know what it's called. I shared it on Facebook though. Let me check it out. He's like a legendary. Yeah, I was showing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1, Episode 51, the graduation match versus the Cyber Dragon. Because they have a official like Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube channel. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time, Yugi's move by Mike Ward 194. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1, Episode 18, The King of Copycats at 1441 summons the Dark Magician. I was talking about how the Enhanced Crystal Seed makes the Blade of... I was talking about how the Enhanced Crystal Weapon Seed makes the Blade of Sealdor, or the Bow of Ferdinand in After the Song of the Elves in the Gauntlet area in Old School RuneScape, and how it looks like the Book of the Dead. from the Kingdom Divided quest, and also how the Dark Core pet, which is an alternate version of the Corporeal Beast who appears in Summer's End quest. In Summer's End quest, the Dark Core, he's like trapped in a hole, and I know in Tombs of Masket, Eladinus' warden, he like drops a Dark Core that's not actually that Dark Core, and you could damage it. So yeah, Summer's End, I mean, I'm working towards Vault of Shadows currently. So that looks like a subway here. And Vault of Shadows I activated, in Vault of Shadows, I activated 8 of the Shadow Anchors, which you need to do in the Archaeology area. 2 of them actually require a Pontifex Ring and a Legatus Amulet, which you could only farm within the door that you open with the 4 dials to get into the prison. So after you do Vault of Shadows, then obviously you could do City of Sintistan with the Gargoyle quest and Saren. And then I'm working towards Extinction quest, which has Saren in it. Obviously I did Brink of Extinction as the prequel with the Rock Dude. And then Saren also appears in not only Extinction quest, but also in Song of the Elves, Fragments of Saren as the Old School RuneScape and RuneScape 3 God. So that's basically what I'm working towards. Just pivoting up with the fadeaway. 1 second. Okay. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing in RuneScape. But right now I'm playing Pokemon, so this game's super cute. Oh yeah, so what I was talking about with Pokemon before, because I got distracted and I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I was talking about, obviously, the Cyber Dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1, Episode 51. Yeah, they have a graduation match with the Cyber Dragon. But in Pokemon, I was talking about Mew. He has a Z move, Genesis Supernova, which looks cool on YouTube. And let me scroll down some more. I know Giratina is one of the 3 huge legendary Pokemons in Arceus, which looks cool. But this game, Pokemon Sword, has Eternatus. So Pokemon Sword and Shield has the legendary Pokemon Eternatus. You can't capture him at all, but you can defeat him. And I was also watching Lobos Jr., so Lobos Jr. He was playing Eternal Ring. It's an earlier From Software game title. I played this during How Are You Doing? Audio seems messed up. No mic from you or game sounds. No, the mic is definitely working. Yeah. Yeah, this game's very fun. I like the Nintendo Switch. I used to play way more Game Boy Advance games when I would go to baseball games. I liked how the Game Boy SD had the backlight. I've heard that Pokemon in the wild area hide all sorts of things in their dens. There are apparently even odd Pokemon that collect tiaras. You look like someone I might trust. You see, there's someone I fancy, and I have written him a love letter. Do you think you might deliver it for me? Of course. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I found someone like you to help me. My name is Paula. Here you are. This is the letter I want you to deliver. You obtained an old letter. You put the old letter in your bag's Kyurem's pocket. A letter entrusted to you by a girl, to be delivered to a boy. Strangely, it looks old to you. Deliver it to Frank for me, won't you? Frank in Balloon Layout. That's who you want. I found a pair of Wise Glasses, an item to be held by a Pokemon. This thick pair of glasses slightly boosts the power of old moves. That's cool. They have a pair of glasses on the way to Tombs of Masket in old school RuneScape when you're doing the Beneath Cursed Sands quest. But I'm gonna have a sip of water. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that was a really good warm-up. So yeah, I mean, if you saw my first video for Pokemon Sword, it was pretty cool how after the 3rd gym battle, you can see all those classic Pokemon from Pokemon, like the original Red. They actually have a Fire Red, which I guess is a remake, which you could capture Mewtwo on the island. I don't know if you could actually capture Mew, but that Pokemon, like the Z move for Mew, looked super cool. The Supernova that I mentioned. So even just seeing the moves themselves is like an event in and of itself. I saw some of the moves, like they end with like too bright of a move, and it's like it's not timeless anymore because of that. But like obviously Pokemon X and White and Black, like they're on just the 3DS, I guess, which is like I don't know if they're on the Switch too. I have no idea. Noibat loves fruit. It's always looking for an ultrasonic waves. Squee. You found 2 hyper potions. It would be cool if Pokemon White and Black or X and Y are on the Nintendo Switch though. I haven't looked. I heard that Meowth of Galar looked different from the Meowth of Kanto or Alola. I think it's called a regional form. Even Fire Red, like seeing Fire Red would be cool too. Like I missed a ton. I've been playing Pokemon Ruby on my PC because they have a Game Boy operator, so you can play classic games on your PC. But I mean, the Nintendo Switch has everything easily downloadable in the store, and it looks better graphics on your PC. I just connected with the Elgato HD60S, like I show in my classic console playlist, so you could talk with friends while playing Pokemon. Alright, we agreed to meet at the Pokemon Center, but I've been here a while, and still no sign. Maybe I should go check the other Pokemon Centers. But yeah, like if you have any old Pokemon games, like Pokemon Gold or whatever, I'm sure you could probably play it on PC. Cool. So they have like Rhydon and some other person. I don't know who this is. It says Todon. He says Gastrodon. I choose you. Squeesh. Oh. He says Squee. Alright, Rhydon against Gastrodon. I'm at a disadvantage in terms of type matchup, but experience is on my side. I really wish they would add in like the Pokemon anime alongside the games and make it like an event with Twitch. That would be very fun. Toxel are so cool. I really, really want one. If you got a Toxel, would you please trade it for my Togepi? You get a Togepi from her? Oh my god, dude. Do I have a Toxel? I don't have a Toxel. Toxel are so cool, there's no way you could trade me one. Oh my god, dude. I get a Togepi? That's mad cool, bro. Oh my god. Yo. Alright, 18 minutes. I gotta remember that. What I take a screen cap? Oh yeah, so yeah, I saw Pokemon Go is gonna have a Gigantamax Gengar. So like the mobile app Pokemon Go, you can capture the Gigantamax Gengar, and Gigantamax is like a move in Pokemon Sword in gem battles where it makes your Pokemon super big. So I can't believe I could catch a Togepi there. I love Togepi. Excuse me, you need permission to enter the vault here in Hammerlock. Alright. So, what did she need? A Voxel? Toxel. Okay. Toxel. I'm gonna write that down on my phone in the notes section. Because they have a notes app where you can add pictures. I like to use Facebook albums to keep track of my favorite types of food. So Toxel, Toxel, or Togepi. I can't believe you capture a Togepi if you get a Toxel. Like after seeing all those classic Pokemon, now it's just like Togepi. Hey you heard the rumor? I haven't. What? You haven't heard? There's a rumor that if you give the one you like an Applin, you'll be together forever. Oh, Applin's in Detective Pikachu. Actually, the truth is, there's someone I like. She's gonna move overseas pretty soon. I've been searching for an Applin so I can get my feelings crossed the right way, but I can't find one. If you got an Applin, would you please give it to me? I don't have an Applin, but yeah, I'll help him later on. It looks like Team Yell is guarding the bridges over here. Can't you see we're practicing our chants here? You're not passing. You're not passing through here. You're not getting through till we are all done here. Nice. Yeah, this town looks super nice. Let's talk to this dude. Moves that only select Pokemon can learn. They're called battle combo moves. Do you want your Pokemon to learn one of them? Sure. Which Pokemon should learn my move? So, Reboot can learn the move. Which move should be forgotten? I like all my moves. He has Fire Pledge. A column of fire hits the target. I love Fire Pledge. Because of, what is it, Pokemon Ruby? Charizard gets, like the flame... You know a flame attack I'm talking about? I don't want to lose Quick Attack, though. I'll get rid of Fire Charge. But that raises my speed, so I'll get rid of Quick Attack for Fire Pledge. That sounds cool. Like, using, what was it, Flame Swarm or something? In Pokemon Ruby. Was pretty fun with Charizard. Like, I haven't played it recently, but... Like, I could definitely see myself going on a Pokemon playing spree. It's not too hard. Alright, let's check out the clothing store. Oh, wow. I wish it would have the names above the Pokemon, too. Because, like, they say, like, the word, and it's slightly different than the name, so... Like, just having a tiny little letters above it. So this is Kirlia. Okay, welcome to my boutique. Anything I could help you find? All done shopping, yeah. Thank you for coming by, and do feel free to use our change room whenever you'd like. That's kind of cool, though. One pair of sunglasses could change your whole look, right? So of course I'm going to take my time picking the perfect pair. Wow. Yeah, Pokemon's pretty fun. I've never seen someone play it on Twitch. Besides, like, one person. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of... I've seen 2 people play Pokemon. One person played it, like, for, like, 5 seconds, though. Unless, of course, I was too tired to watch. Chairman Rose himself once participated in the Champion Cup. He really took off after the semifinals. I like my curry sweet, but then my father always adds too much bitter seasoning. Have you visited Hammerlock Stadium yet? It looks super rugged. Okay, so I looked around town. Wait, let me introduce it over here with the castle in view. So I looked around town here, and all the way to the left and down, I learned a new move with Reboot called Flame Pledge, which sends a column of fire. And then to the left near the Rhydon, I managed to learn about Togepi. I only need to trade a Toxel, and then I would be able to get my own Togepi, which sounds pretty cool. Some dude also wants an Applin for help. So let's head into the Hammerlock Stadium. It says, Hammerlock Stadium doubles as an energy plant. Now, have a look at my tablet. I've got all the information you need on it. See, an easy to understand description of the energy plant. First, energy is absorbed from Hammerlock Stadium's tower. Then, it's changed into electricity in the underground power plant and delivered to people throughout the region. Our lives and society require various types of energy sources, such as electricity, natural gas, and water. My associate groups aim to improve everyone's lives by harnessing the power stored in the wishing stars. Oh, it's time for me to get to work. I should get a move on before Oleana decides to give me another earful. Brian, I suggest you head over to the vault next. Just head towards Route 6 from the stadium, and you should find the vault without any issues. Perception. Okay. Mr. Rose is wonderful. So gentlemanly. Alright, let's talk to the Pokeball dude. Alright, I'm sitting up straight. I look pretty good. I think I need one more run in me. So, whoever just joined, yeah, I saw it. Someone could give me a Togepi if I chained them a Toxel after the 3rd gym leader in Pokemon Sword. Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat. And this game has Eternatus, the legendary Pokemon in it, which sounds pretty cool. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch. With me, the ball guy. So, apparently, if you get the Pokeball Pro controller, you could get a Mew, only in one game. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, or Eevee, whichever one you have, or you could use it in this game, and Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, I have the Pokeball Pro, but I used it already in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. So, I have Mew as a follower in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, which I'll play eventually. It looks like you've managed to level up your team quite a bit. Well, guess what? I've got the perfect Pokeball to celebrate the occasion. You obtained a level ball. You put the level ball in your bag's Pokeball's pocket. A Pokeball that makes it easier to catch Pokemon that are at a level than your Pokemon. A level ball is perfect for high-level teams. The higher Pokemon's level is compared to the opposing wild Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch it. Pokemon are just full of surprises, don't you think? So, I'm sure you guys saw the Tesla advertisement, and know about stock trading, right? So, playing Pokemon competitively, on the DL, is kind of weird in my opinion. It's like, can't you just play the game? No. You need to be weird about it. You need to gather 7 gym badges if you want to face the Dragon-type user, Raihan. That sounds cool. So I need 7 badges. Why'd I come in here, though? Only authorized people are allowed to take the lift. Why? Head to the next vault. It lies elsewhere in Hammerlock. Oh, I have to head to the vault. They said I didn't have access to it before. But now I guess I have access to it. So, the vault town map. Okay. I don't know where the vault is. Is it to the left or to the right? I guess it's to the right. No, it's to the left. Alright, so let's head to the vault, which is, I think, to the left. Brian, seems you're doing well collecting the gym badges. So this is the guy who has the Gigantamax Charizard at the beginning. But Hop, did something happen with him? He was acting really odd when I ran into him. He took one look at me and immediately was like, "I'm sorry, Lee." It might be the first time I've heard him apologize for anything, and I have no idea what it was for. Maybe he's feeling down because he's had some hard losses in battle. He lost to that challenger beat. When you lose, you feel down in the dumps, but then there's nowhere left to go but up. You've got to think on why it was you who lost, though. You know that little brother of mine. I think he might yet become a surprisingly great trainer. Blast, and look at the time. Nearly forgot my meeting with the chairman. That Oleana really lets me hear it when I'm late. Now, if only I can remember which way to go. Anyway, I'd say you should go and say hello to Raihan while you're here, Brian. He's the greatest rival I've got, and the final hurdle you have in facing the gym challenge. He should still be around the vault if you hurry. It's down that way, on the way to Route 6. Alright, so let's continue over here to the vault. The vault's right near Rhydon, and the person who wants to trade a Toxel for a Togepi. Oh, if it isn't the trainer, endorsed by the champion. Well, let's see, what was your name again? So, what is this, the 7th gym leader? Ah, right, Brian. And if Leon himself recognized your potential, then I guess you'll grow into quite the trainer. All the same, though, anyone wanted to challenge the mighty Raihan has to prove that they're up to earning 7 gym badges first. I'm here to visit the vault. Ah, so you're here to see our treasures, are you? Gaining a better understanding of Pokemon by studying history certainly isn't a bad idea. I like your spirit, kid. Follow me, why don't you? I don't know why my desktop is coming through my mic. Should I connect my mic to Discord as like a separate audio source? I'll even spare you one of my league cards. You got Raihan's league card. You put the league card in your album. Now, on you go. If it's the vault you want, it's up the stairs there. Cool. They have some Pokemon trophies over here. Alright, so I'll introduce... I don't know where I should introduce the stream at for that. Hammerlock used to be the very center of the Galar region. We keep historical treasures in the vault. I don't know, like a nice way to say Galar. Galar? We keep historical treasures in the vault. It's just up the stairs there. Alright, so hopefully they have really cool looking treasure in here. I got Charm as a Assumed TM. Alright, the user gazes at the target rather charmingly, making it less wary. This harshly lowers the target's attack stat. That could be useful if introducing like a pointless Pokemon while trying to capture a Pokemon. Alright, so Sonia says, "Oh, you're here. Brilliant, aren't they? It's great that there is still treasure tapestry that tells of Galar's history. The two youths watching a wishing star. A disaster occurs. The two bewild youths. The youths look on at the sword and shield that stopped the disaster." So is this history talking about what's that boss's name again? Eternatus. Alright, so it looks like Hammerlock is talking about Eternatus as a history. Alright, so hey, welcome to my Pokemon Sword Stream 2 video. So you go around Hammerlock, and initially after running into Hammerlock to the north, you go to the west near the Rhydon to the vault, and you learn about the history of Hammerlock. The vault is located near Rhydon, and the person who could give you Togepi if you give him a Toxel. So it looks like the tapestries are talking about Eternatus, a legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Sword, who you can't capture in the game. But keep in mind that, obviously... let me do that introduction again. So, hey, welcome to my Pokemon Sword Stream 2 video. So, real quick, obviously, I'm in Hammerlock after the 3rd gym leader, where I saw all those Pokemon. Snorlax, Steelix, Onix, Koffing, everyone. So it looks like these tapestries are talking about Eternatus, a legendary Pokemon in this game that you can't capture. So essentially, in this area, first you go north, and then you go west, near the Rhydon, and that's where you go into the vault, which is where these tapestries are. So actually, near the Rhydon to the southwest, that lady could trade you a Togepi if you give her a Toxel. So in this game, you could also use the Pokeball Plus controller and get a Mew. Or you could use it in Pokemon Let's Play Eevee or Pikachu. Okay? Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. You can only use it in one though, but you can use it in controller in both games. These tapestries tell the story of the creation of a kingdom in Galar. Say, young gym challenger, what sticks out to you the most about them? I'm going to say the darkest day. Right, that's got to be it. The story of the black storm that blotted out the skies was passed on through the years as a tale of disaster. That's what the darkest day is. Was there really only one hero, or were there two? and would even cause the darkest day. Thanks for letting me bounce some ideas off you. I've got some theories now. So I'm a huge fan of Sword of Mana and Dark Cloud 1 on PS4, and I'm playing some Arc the Lad as some of the unknown JRPGs, as a huge fan of FF7 on iPhone mobile. I'm going to research the tapestries a tad more, but you have your gym challenge, right? I'm cheering for you. So take a couple of these. I hope to see more of your wins. You obtain 2 revives. You put the revives in your bag's medicine pocket. Cool. I don't know where the gym is, though. Whatever happened to the sword and shield that drove off the disaster? The tapestries in the vault depict the heroes of the Galar region's past. I suppose if we've got any modern hero, it'd have to be our champion, Leon. Listen up, Brian. Your goal is to defeat the superstar Leon, so go conquer Route 6 and train yourself up along the way to Stow Onside. Cool. So the next area I need to go to is Route 6 to face the 4th gym leader, Leon. Let me sit up straight. Talk with this person. Oh, you're headed to Stow Onside, Gym Challenger. Everyone knows that Route 6 leads to that town. This stream's going pretty well, though. I talked about Cyber Dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh! And what a cute Silicobra. Just look at those adorable eyes. It's our duty as Team Yell to make sure Silicobra gets a nice, peaceful sleep. Hello there. If I promise not to wake the Pokemon, will you let me through? Of course, it'd be our pleasure. Oh, hey Brian. You're heading to Stow Onside, right? Oi, Team Yell, don't suppose you'd let us through. Says, nah, you kids are way too loud. Can't be letting you through. And we're particularly not fond of kid wearing the challenge band. With all your stomping around, Silicobra is sure to wake up. Right. What do you say, Brian? If we don't get past them, we won't be able to continue our gym challenge at Stow Onside. I'll battle them. You? Yeah, that's the spirit. You two are way too noisy. You don't want to wake up Silicobra now, do you? I swear, kids these days. Well, we've got no choice. We have to send you packing. It's all for the sake of Silicobra. Alright, I'm challenged by a Team Yell grunt. I wish I had my Pokeball. Like, I don't. I don't know where it is. You can only get Mew with the Pokeball Plus controller in one game. Either Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, where it can follow you around, or you get him in this game. Unless you buy a second Pokeball Plus controller, but who's going to do that? So I got Fire Pledge. It sends a column of fire from that guy nearby, which is a pretty cool move. It looks like Fire Swarm in Pokemon Ruby, I guess. That Charizard and Typhlosion can learn. When I play Pokemon Ruby, I plan on trying to capture that legendary red Pokemon. I have no idea what his name is, but he looks mad cool. I actually saw a video on YouTube that had it had all of the it's called a 3D size comparison of all Pokemon or something, and it was uploaded like 9 months ago. And I learned that Pokemon Arceus actually has a movie already. Like, I've watched Pokemon, the first movie, the original, not the remake. I don't like the remake. I like the original way more. I watched Pokemon the third movie with Entei. I watched Pokemon the movie with Mew, which is really good as well. But I've never seen the Pokemon Arceus movie. I know that they have a game for it, though. Blimey, even your battles are too noisy. You got 2,400 for winning. I think I'll leave this to you, Brian. Keep up the peace. Alright. So I have to beat Banner Lady. You're challenged by the Team Yell Grunt. The Team Yell Grunt sent out Liepard. So Pokemon, I think X has like a psychic cat-like Pokemon or whatever. It also has like a little fire dude that puts like the Z on people. Like their Z moves are so nice. I was talking about earlier in stream Mew's Z move, where he uses some Galactic Supernova, I think. And the animation for that on Game Boy looks mad cool. I'll have to figure out which consoles have, like I think Switch probably has all of the Pokemon, right? Including like Fire Red and stuff. I don't know if it has gold. I'd have to check the store. It's really cool though that the Nintendo Switch, this is the only console that doesn't need like an extra HDMI like to connect to PC. Like it just needs the HD60S. And it doesn't even need a TV. Like, which is cool. Because I thought Elgato needs a TV. I got 2400 for one. Because like I used Elgato to record XL videos for years. Silly Crobo might wake up after all that ruckus. Like you just plug it in, like you plug the Elgato in on like a single side. Like it just has two sides for no reason. Okay? Then there's no point in us sticking around. Let's get out of here. We'll make these bothersome kids holler some other day. Brian, you and your brute were brilliant together. I have a classic consoles playlist. I actually show like an Epilogue Game Boy operator which plays like all the classic games on PC. But I mean, the Elgato HD60S is all you really need to play all of the classic consoles. But each of them, like PS3 and PS5, use a separate HDMI thing you plug in to both the PS5 and the Elgato 60S. And you play it on PC while connected to the PS5. Bede really wiped the floor with me the last time we battled. And don't get me wrong, I could take a loss. Battling means you gotta lose sometimes. Yeah, so Eternatus is like a legendary in this game, and I was talking about like some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff with like the Cyber Dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1, Episode 51. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I don't even know if it has Yu-Gi in it. But I was also watching, I like when I click on Twitter and then it loads like the column a little bit more down. I was also watching Kaiba Travels to the Future, the ending of Duel Monsters on YouTube. That's kind of cool. But he said that I was dragging Lee's good name through the mud, being so rubbish like I was, and I can't just get those words out of my head. If I'm weak, people will think Lee's weak too. But I don't want that. I can't let Lee get dragged down. He's the unbeatable champion. I'm gonna have to take some time figuring this out. See you around. So yeah, that was a good run and a good well-timed haircut, I think, as the seasons changed. Wait, you don't need a TV to stream Switch with an Elgato. Oh, older consoles. Yeah, I have a consoles playlist. It shows how to connect N64, everything to PC with the Elgato HD60S. You're one of the gym challengers endorsed by Leon, aren't you? My name's Opal. If you want to know more, have a look at my lead card. I actually have a Pokemon Evolutions Mute card right here. It's holographic. Check that out. Looks pretty cool. Notice how my Razer Kyo Pro webcam connects, or it looks in on my, it like focuses in after a while. So I got it from the Pokemon trading card game Evolutions pack. It comes with an automatic Mewtwo, which is pretty cool. Because like I used to have Charizard and Blastoise and Venusaur holographics. You got Opal's lead card. You put the lead card in your album. I'll keep an eye on you, child. Because everyone I know, it's like, hey, I'll give you $20 for that Blastoise. It's like, really? And that's the entire person. Like, my brother's best friend. He offered to give me $20 for a Blastoise. And that's basically what he does for a living. my super cute Pokemon is interested in your Pokemon. He's actually, he benches like 400 pounds, which is ridiculous. Beauty Anita sent out Clefairy. Oh, I love Clefairy. I was playing Pokemon Snap, but the first Pokemon Snap that I purchased doesn't work. They have Pokemon Snap on Switch though. A lot of the games I buy on eBay, they do work, but obviously I don't recommend buying classic games anymore, right? Now that we have, I mean, you could wear like plastic nitrile gloves and your like N95 mask or whatever, and then wash your hands afterwards. But the new games are so much better. Like, why do you need the old games necessarily? And they have a ton of new games too. Like Arceus has its own movie. The opposing Clefairy used Metronome. But my favorite Pokemon movie is Pokemon the first movie. Alright, the opposing Clefairy used Fire Spin. Fire Pledge is such a good move, but I'm just gonna double kick the Clefairy in the face. Don't. Did you guys ever see the Pixar short, Bao, B-A-O? They showed that in, I think, Finding Dory intro, before the movie. Alright, Beauty Anita, is that better to say about a Fable? Alright, so let's switch over to Machoke, even though they're not weak to fighting type. I saw a ton of classic Pokemon in my first edited Pokemon video. Not in my live section on YouTube. And essentially it showed off, let's use knockoff. It showed like Snorlax, and then it showed Coughing, and then it showed like Onix and Steelix. The opposing Fable shrouded itself. Machoke used knockoff. Pwned. Oh, it's not very effective. Let's use Vital Throw. I'm usually pretty good with the type matchups. I know later gyms in this game actually have pretty hard type matchups. So, alright. Let's try Pikachu. Because I put a magnet on him in Gym 2. Because Gym 2 is water type. And I say what gym types are in my first YouTube video. But the first gym was grass. So my fire, like my rabbit fire Pokemon was good. And the second gym leader is water, so my Pokemon was good as well, because I caught Pikachu. Wow, he slapped Pikachu out of the way. Alright, let's try Rock on Clefairy. Oh, he stole my move. I can't believe he moved away my Pikachu. Can I put Pikachu back on? Right, you're in charge, Pikachu. Yo, Clefable's man good. He just decked my Pikachu instantly. He wouldn't let me use any of the moves that were super effective. So Corvisquire, the dude he used like the final evolution of Corvisquire versus Eternatus. So I think that's pretty interesting, right? This Clefable is super strong. Wow. So ice hurts flying type. That's interesting. Oh. That Fury attack is... I used to use that with, I think, Spearow in Pokemon Ruby. I actually have a friend who was so obsessed with Pokemon that he stole my 3DS. How crazy is that? And the opposing Fable restored all its health. Jeez, what a long fight. Yeah, so he stole my 3DS and he wouldn't give it back for like the first 3 months. So I never played Pokemon, whatever one was on the 3DS. And then I gave it to my cousin when he gave it back. I don't know if I just gave the game or I gave the 3DS. But yeah, he was always good with we would do like AC trips where I would pay and he would show up at like midnight. And then, oh, he's damaged by the recoil. Nice. And then like Call of Duty would just be like, yeah, our game's like 300 gigabytes update, like, so I'd be like, yo, I made like $90 million today and you should go on COD. And it's like, bro, like literally like you don't exist. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. I forgot they could add that in as a factor. Pwned. So Corvuscar didn't get any EXP because he lost. Breast. Alright, so let's learn Breast with Shuckle. Shuckle actually came in use a lot in whatever gym battle I mentioned. I think the 3rd gym battle. Prevents status turns for 5 turns. I'll use it over Safeguard. The status sounds kind of useful. Shuckle's such a useful Pokemon. Alright. You defeated Beauty Anya. Your Pokemon are way too strong. You'll be safe no matter where you go. You got 2880 for winning. Yeah, I'm super glad that they're working on all that, all those bushes and stuff in my backyard or whatever. They're so annoying. If I'm not listening to cars just sitting there just guzzling gas, then I have to listen to on after my workout. I hate 4 p.m. too. Alright, let's do some fishing. Cool. The Dreadnought from Gym Leader 2. It's like, hey, I noticed that, oh wow, double kick is super effective. I noticed that you gamed and applied a lot. What if I were to, on top of that, you know? It's like you're getting back into your winter workouts, aren't you? I'm ahead of the curve. Let's just use another double kick. It's hard to get through here. These Pokemon are powerful. Does it critical hit twice? No. I could probably just capture him, right? Dreadnought's kind of cool. He's a water type. Pretty strong. I could probably make use of this. Alright, use next Pokemon. Shuckle would take a ton of damage, so I'm going to use my choke. I wish this game had 3 times speed mode, but it plays very well. I'm having fun. Like earlier, I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1, Episode 51 with the Cyber Dragon. And like, I was also talking about Eternatus, a legendary Pokemon in this game. Or, like, I didn't even know the Pokeball Plus worked in Pokemon Sword. Like, I bought it for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. and I got Mew in that game, who follows you around. You see Mewtwo right away. Mewtwo's in Pokemon Fire Red, which may be on Switch, I have no idea. But if you use your Pokeball Pro, you can't use it in Pokemon Sword for the Mew. You can only use it once, unless you get 2 Pokeball Pros. But you can use it as a controller in both games as well. So I got Dreadnought, a Water Rock type Pokemon. So this is like a new, better version of Shuckle, right? I'm going to add him to my party and get rid of Shuckle now, because Shuckle is only Rock type. So Dreadnought, I mean, he's definitely not the Squirtle World Turtle that I want, but close enough, right? So it looks like I can't climb up there. So let's continue down. I need to heal up my Pokemon, I think, right? Let's run back to the main gym and heal up real quick, because that Clefable is pretty strong on Route 6. Like, nothing really worked on him. Flame Pledge was pretty good as a way of taking him out, but he poisoned my Pokemon. So I caught the Dreadnought, I replaced it with Shuckle. Just gonna heal up and then continue on Route 6, because Clefable is a pretty hard fight. I had a pretty good workout. They switched out my water tank or whatever for my house, which is kind of cool over the course of 2 days. So you don't know which person is the one that did it. So it was either copper, or we have new stuff in there for it. So it's like significant. I don't know if it, like, we obviously already improved my hot water heater in my house, and the hot water heater obviously made the water like a year ago. It makes the water way better. My dad set it up. So I ran right by the Poké Center. How funny is that? Okay. So on Route 6, the Clefable does a ton of damage, and I use Fire Pledge, that move that my Reboot learned. So I just came back here real quick, and I replaced Dreadnought from the second gym leader, who makes it Gigantamax. I replaced my Shuckle with him, because he's also Rock type, so I'm heading back out west to Route 6 again. Like, I don't know how to make this any easier for you guys. Like, so in this area in Hammerlock, this lady could actually give you a Togepi if you trade her a Toxel. How cool is that? So if I could get a Toxel, I need to see what Toxel looks like real quick, because if you get a Togepi in your party, that's pretty cool. So Toxel. So this is what Toxel looks like. I'll show them on screen. Because my Razer Kiyo Pro, it focuses. I have a webcam. It's on Amazon. It's pretty cheap, and it looks good too. Sometimes they have sales for like $10 or whatever. So that's the Pokemon I need to trade her in order to get a Togepi. So this is obviously in Hammerlock, in Pokemon Sword. So which is after the third gym. In my first Pokemon video I uploaded, obviously I showed off like all the Pokemon you see after the third gym leader, like Snorlax, Steelix, Onix, Coughing, Machoke. I actually saw a Gyarados as well, but I couldn't fight him because I think you need Surf in order to fight the Gyarados. So yeah, I don't see any Toxel here quite yet. Imagine not even like looking it up, even though they just talked about Togepi, one of your favorite Pokemon. Alright, let's fight these dudes. Thankfully I healed up. Battling is important to better understand Pokemon. Time for a checkup. You're challenged by Medical Team Iwan and Evelyn. Oh wow, they have a different version of Togepi. Pawniard, Togetic. I never saw Togetic. So this person actually has an evolution of Togepi. I don't know anything about that, but let's knock them out with Fire Pledge and Low Sweep. I like how they tell you what is super effective and what isn't. So that was like a metal move. So I would use electric type versus it. It doesn't tell you what's not very effective though, which makes no sense. Alright, Fire Pledge on Togetic. Get rid of him real quick. And I'll just say I'm gonna hit Togetic again in case I don't do a lot of damage. I got other anime too, bro. I follow, what's the name? Sakuga on Twitter. He posts like, they have like 3 different types of Sakuga. They have a Pokemon Sakuga, S-A-K-U-G-A. They have like an anime Sakuga. And then lastly, they have a Sakuga, I think Bests or whatever. So let me see what he's called. Yeah, so they have Pokemon Sakuga. They have Pokemon Gems on Twitter. They have Effects Sakuga. Okay? Like E-F-F-E-Z-T-S Sakuga. And then they have the normal Sakuga. Who I don't know who it is, but I used to have a lot of his Twitters linked on my website. He defeated the Medical Team Iwan and Evelyn. I just get so concerned when I see an injured Pokemon. What is real strength? I'm very curious. So yeah, Pokemon Sakuga on Twitter is mad cool. He posts a lot of GIFs of Pokemon. I like Twitter a lot for just content. I mean, it could be better integrated with Facebook and Discord or whatever, if those are actually real platforms, but besides that, I mean, I came from far away to watch a gym challenge. I love the opportunity to battle a gym challenger. Yeah, so I'm obviously streaming with OBS Studio on my Alienware PC. Alienware is so good. Because, I mean, first of all, the Alienware is a really good PC. But then, second of all, alright, let's take out the Dreadnought versus dude. He has a fighting type, so... Yeah, obviously the Alienware PC start up like right away. And streaming with OBS Studio is free. But, yeah, connecting all your consoles like PS5 or Switch to PC with Elgato HD60S per my classic consoles playlist is super easy. So let's try Bite on him. Oh wow, his double kick is super effective for his rock type. So what's good against fighting type? Is it electric? Let's try electric. Because I gave Pikachu a magnet, which I found in Town 2, while I was fighting the water gym leader. Use bulk up again. I'm fighting Salk. Alright, so let's use Electro Ball on it. He's so fast, dude. Oh my god. He knocked Pikachu out instantly. Alright, let's fight him with Machoke. Alright, let's use Vital Throw. This guy's like way too strong. I don't know why they couldn't make this dude look like One Punch Man. Thankfully I caught them a choke, because this guy probably would have taken me out as like a second boss or whatever. They have like bosses just on the normal path after Gym 3. After you see all like the cool Pokemon and the person that can give you Togepi. Yeah, Pokemon Sakuga on Twitter is mad cool. I'm way cooler. Like, I got this Mewtwo holographic card. Like, you guys all forgot about holographic cards, first of all. Second of all, I have every Game Informer ever. Okay? Alright, let's use a Slowpoke. I have a Pokemon N64 Game Informer, everything. Jeez, dude. It's not very effective and he knocks me out with one hit. This guy's so fast. Alright. I'm just gonna use Dreadnought to heal my Pokemon. He's too fast. You really need to use strategy here. You know what I mean? Okay, send out recruit. The stream's going pretty well. I don't even know if I can make it to the gym leader. Right, let's try Fire Pledge. This guy's way too strong. Pwned. Yeah. So I managed to beat this person. Pretty hard to fight. Scary face. Let's keep my old moves. Wanna battle in Pokemon Sword? Yeah, no. I don't want to battle in Pokemon Sword, but I do have OBS Studio, which I'm streaming with. So, like, I'm streaming on my PC. I connected Pokemon Sword to my PC with the Elgato HD60S for my Classic Consoles playlist on YouTube, which is pretty cool. So, you could technically stream Pokemon battles with your friends with OBS Studio for free on YouTube or Twitch. It's super easy to learn. You just need like a mic and a webcam. Alright, the fossil of an ancient Pokemon that once lived in the sea. What it looked like is a mystery. That's kind of cool. So let's see what fossilized Dino is. I tried to buy Digimon World Evolution. Fossilized Dino. Pokemon Sword. And yeah, Digimon World on PS1. It didn't work twice when I bought it. Pokemon Dino. Fossilized Dino. Pokemon Sword. If you have a compatible set of 2, there's a professor on Route 6 who will allow you to bring them back to life. The compatible sets are as follows. Fossilized Bird plus Fossilized Drake equals Dracozolt. Fossilized Bird plus Fossilized Dino equals Arctozolt. Electric. Fossilized Fish plus Fossilized Drake. So Fossilized Fish plus Fossilized Dino is Arctovish. So the 4 Pokemon you get with fossilized stuff is Dracozolt, Arctozolt, Dracovish, or Arctovish. So I got my first fossilized piece on the way to Route 6 after Gym 3 to the west. Oh, I got Dig. They have a cool Diglett statue here. That's kind of cool. I don't think Diglett's in my party anymore. Let me see. Everyone got knocked out, so I'm gonna revive everybody, I guess. I think I could use the camp to heal up. Whoa. So this person has Steelix in the camp. This person has Steelix in the camp. I think Steelix is in Pokemon Ruby. And I always had trouble fighting him because you need to use like electricity on him. Yeah, he has Hitmonlee right there. Yeah. Is it Hitmonlee or Hitmonchamp? I think Hitmonlee is the kicking one, and that's Hitmonchamp. Oops. Alright. Alright, name's Careless. I'm researching fossils, huh? Fossils in Galar are broken into top halves and bottom halves for some reason. No matter which top and bottom you combine, they can be restored together. Perhaps within this mystery lies the Pokemon to understanding these combinable Pokemon, huh? Sadly, the article online, it doesn't have images of the 4 Pokemon. So, at least maybe IGN has it, the images. Yeah, it has images of what the fossilized things are, but not the actual... Yeah, I mean, you could click a link to load up what the Pokemon looks like. Oh yeah, so the IGN article, you could click the link to see what it looks like. It loads pretty slowly though, and then you have to scroll all the way back down and I can't find it. So, yeah, there we go, Arctovish. That's fun, I guess. At least the image loads quickly, right? So which one out of those would I want to get? Drake, they don't have a picture of Arctozolt on IGN. So, I don't know why. Arctozolt Pokemon. What, you know, why would... Alright. I'm gonna tweet at IGN and say, this article doesn't have Arctozolt in it. Like, how do you guys not have Arctozolt in your thing? So, IGN. YouTube. Okay. And I'll show off my coding YouTube. Okay, IGN. This article doesn't have Arctozolt in it, which is unfortunate. I also personally think you could have the 4 Pokemon names for fossils higher up the article instead of scrolling. It does have images of the other 3 though. Okay. See if they fix their Arctozolt on the IGN article. Alright, so I climbed all the way up here. It doesn't really look like there's anything up here. Did I rest at camp? Did my Pokemon heal up when I went to camp, or... Let's see. No, they're still all fainted. Is there a way to heal up in camp? Make curry with the Pokemon. Let's make curry with the Pokemon. Okay, let's pay them a visit. So you open up the menu. Cooking a fine curry while camping by selecting ingredients and berries of your liking. Your curries will get more delicious if you choose to do things like rare ingredients or adding lots of berries too. Once you start cooking, fan the flames with your fan to keep things hot enough, and stir things up with your ladle to keep them moving. You don't want to spill. The last step will add you a bit of soul at the right time, and you'll make a masterpiece for your Pokemon to enjoy. After you finish cooking, so I'm gonna cook at the camp on my way to Route 6. So I found like the fossilized Pokemon with those 4 Pokemon I mentioned, and yeah, that one Pokemon is super strong. Thankfully I caught the Machoke before, otherwise I probably would have lost. Including restoring your HP and making them feel more friendly to you. Oh my god, they got Hitmonlee there. So before they had Hitmonchamp, so now they have Hitmonlee. What a meme, dude. Alright, so if you come back, I guess, they have Hitmonlee and Hitmonchamp. Would you like to start cooking? Yeah. Alright, let's start cooking. I can't believe they have Hitmonlee there. So, I got berries over here. So, I'm gonna do Pecha Berry, because I only have one. I can't go... Yeah, I can't go to the right, so let's do a Cherry Berry and a Pecha Berry. How many do I need to do? Okay. So I just cooked with a ton of berries. I think 5 Pecha Berries, 1 orange berry, and 2 cherry berries. Alright, I have to fan the flames. Am I doing it right? You have to like move your hands too while pressing A. Oh. Cool. Alright, we'll see if cooking revives Pokemon. Nice, I made some curry with all the berries. Let's see if it revives Pokemon too. I have no idea. All I get to see is... Alright, your Pokemon's HP or Sword. All I get to watch is Dead Rising 3, Gore, COD. Okay. Oh, I got some EXP from the camp. That's cool. Yeah, I like, just... Oh wait, I accidentally pressed the home button. So, let's open up Pokemon Sword. And see if, the cooking revive... Oh, it healed everybody to max, and it revived my Pokemon, so... I saved 2 of the revives. And I got to see Hitmonlee and Hitmonchamp. So, that was pretty useful. Alright, let's continue on our way. That was exhausting. Like, I don't even know how to stream, let alone, like, how to play Pokemon. That's so fun. I can't believe you get Togepi in this game. That's so cool. Like, imagine having me as your little brother. Like, that has to be, like, next level cool. I'm gonna skip that person, actually. Because these people are pretty powerful on Route 6. Let's go over here and grab... I think there's a Pokeball over here, all the way down. It looks like, yeah, the berries are pretty useful. Like, so hitting the trees actually turned out to be, like, that's how I got a bunch of trees before. I don't know if this sends me all the way back down. Alright, I got a rare candy, which can level me up once. But if I go to the right, then I grab that ball. So thankfully I shook that tree near Pikachu before. So I got Steel Wing. That sounds pretty cool. I could teach that to Corvus Sky, or... You put TM30 in your bag's TM pockets. The target is hit with Wings of Steel. They may also raise the user's defense stat. Alright, let's ignore this person. I don't know if this is a Toxel. Let's check it out. No. Let's heat more. What's up with this dude? Why are you guys making my Pokemon look dumb? Like we had the gravel one. Like, they have Hitmonlee, Hitmonchamp, like, what's going on, my dude? Heatmore looks like, what does he look like? He looks like the mole in Bristow on Sega. It was funny, I had my what type of fan was that on yesterday? I think it's a Zulu, Z-O-O-L-O-O, globe fan. I had it near my second floor window yesterday. My dad comes home, literally hops in the shower, and just water current everywhere with soapy smell, just wafting into my room. He had already turned off the fan. It's like, bro, first of all, I just talked for like 2 hours. So you could tell it was high pressure in our house, and that turning the fan on and getting more oxygen in the room was a smart idea. And then on top of that, he just is using soap anyway. It's like, nah, bro. Like, the fan goes off. Alright, let's shake it more, get more berries. Shake it more. I think you get a Pokeball battle too. Shake it more. Nice. I got a little squirrel. Little squirrel, dude. It looks like the squirrel eats ass. Right? I think the squirrel actually eats ass, guys. What do you guys think? Type line in the chat if you think the squirrel eats ass. Oh. I mean, my bad, guys. I remember being in 5th grade. My teacher told me about people in Bangladesh who have to wipe using their hands. How unfortunate is that? Living in America is significantly better. Okay? Even if you're talking negatively, when it all comes down to it, America is #1. Keep that in mind. Okay? America, #1 country in the world. Where this squirrel, like, even if he like eats ass like a squirrel, like he just has sprinkles all over his face. So, okay. Pwned. I'm catching you, Greedent. Oh my god, dude. Why is everyone so powerful? Jeez. Let's send out my Dreadnought. They're all so powerful, dude. My Reboot is like paralyzed, like everything. Alright, bag. It's like I have to fight the streamers in this game. I swear to God. And then they don't even play it. It's like, hey, that 4-hour mark. Nah. You ain't showing off my Pokemon until 4 hours into the game, right? You get the Mega Charizard, that's it. Alright, Slowpoke wants to learn the move Amnesia. Slowpoke's trying to learn Amnesia. Oh my god. Alright, let's forget a new move, Amnesia. The user empties his mind. The Sharply Razors. I don't need Amnesia, dude. Amnesia is such a dumb move. You guys ever see the Dracula video on YouTube? Where the guy, he's like 90 and he has amnesia. So I captured Greedent. Would you like to give Greedent a nickname? No. Alright, so let's send him to the box. Nice, I got 10 berries. Or 7 berries. Which is pretty useful. Because it healed all my Pokemon and cured all their status effects. And revived them too. Cooking. I had no idea. Alright, so, like, I have no idea how to play Pokemon. Let's use Paralyze Heal on Reboot. And that's not a character flaw. Like, clearly, if you want to play Pokemon, just play Pokemon. Like, you don't have to ask my permission to play Pokemon. you could just connect your Pokemon, your Nintendo Switch to your PC with the Elgato HD60S. It's like $60. And then if you just have the console and a PC, you're good. Because I have my classic consoles playlist on YouTube, which shows how to connect all of the consoles to PC. Pokemon is art too, if we both give it our all. It's just you have to plug it in on the inside. You're challenged by Artist Duncan. I sent out coughing. Coughing. Coughing looks so good, dude. Alright, so yeah, with the Elgato HD60S, you could actually take screen caps. You could rewind time if you drag this. It has the 4K capture utility. So good, dude. I'm gonna get a screenshot of coughing for my thumbnail because I really like coughing. Alright, so fight. Let's use Fire Pledge. Oh, so cute. Even has emotes. Alright, well, I switched my Pokemon now. Keep it. I got it, chat. Yo, what's up? I'm on Pokemon too. That's very cool, dude. Congrats, Gabriel. See, I know a dude. I know a dude who played Pokemon. And he used to always come to my house and he'd eat all my food and then throw all the food all over the floor. And he hated running. That's all he would do. He did it on stream too. And you're like, oh, like, can't you just listen to them at any time? It's like, no, I can't. Right? I have to work. I applied to 40,000 jobs. 40,000 in my lifetime. Do you know how many jobs that is? 40,000. I don't want to hear anything. Like, if I'm sitting there on a comment, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's interesting what you think about stocks. Like, I told 3 people about Tesla stock the other day. 3 people. It's not hard to tell that Tesla has a ton of energy generation, right? They have Powerwalls, right? Tesla's the best. So Tesla has like Powerwalls, all that type of stuff. If you read my article on my website, it talks about how they power coal plants from 400 miles away and entire countries with Powerwalls. So, like, what else do you need to know? They sell cars, and soon they're selling trucks. Like trucks. Like tractor trailer trucks. It's not hard to figure out. EMS said that they could pull 4,000 gigaton million watts of mass. Amazon can't do that without them. Thanks for waiting. Reboot and the rest of your team should be all better now. We hope to see you again. Alright, let's see what this items person has. I'm here to buy. So I get more great balls, which I get more super potions. I'm just gonna save potions for the next area. Let's buy 4 revives. I think I should be good, right? So I have 12 great balls here. I should be good. It's not hard to tell. I bought some revives. Alright, let's talk to these dudes. It says, my Pokemon are the ones that train. I just dressed the part, that's all. Trading on a mountain. What a stoic black belt you are. Ha ha ha. Hey, I have tons of good stuff. I'll share with you. You obtained 2 fossilized birds. You put the fossilized birds in your bag's treasure pocket. The fossil of an ancient Pokemon that once soared through the sky. Listen, I'll give you some tips about fossils. The professor on Route 6 will restore fossils for you. If you want to collect different fossils, go to the wild area. Search for them all by yourself or ask the digging duo. Cool, so now I got a fossilized bird and a fossilized dino. So Okay. So you basically just have to talk to everybody in this game. So I managed to get 2 fossilized dinos and 2 fossilized birds. I found the fossilized dino at that camp lady, and then I found the bird in the first mart in this area, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, all you have to do is talk to every person. We're using the mural to bring more business to our town. Actually, we've been doing that for a long time now. Every time I see the ruins, I'm enamored of them. Why are they so appealing to me, I wonder? Yeah, so my friend loves Pokemon. He stole my 3DS. I never heard about Pokemon Sword, though. That's on, like, you have to actually ask about it. Like, they'll show you the... Cool. Cool, so they have some, Alright, so, yeah, this area has some Diglets in it. So, in this stream, I'm going to obviously talk about fossilized Pokemon, how to get Togepi, and just maximizing your way through Route 6, which is pretty difficult. Obviously, using berries to cook, which I'll talk about now, while showing Hitmonlee, revives and cures all your Pokemon. Obviously, if you shook the trees in, like, on the way near Pikachu, you could use all those berries to cook. Nice. Alright, so here's where oh yeah, you could use your bike with start. I forgot. So let's save here, and I'll continue this some other time. Now that I arrived in Stow-on-Side.